Why do I love Cloudways? Cut! Why do I love Cloudways? Cut! Okay, let's get talking about videos, huh? Cloudways. I actually do love Cloudways. I've been using it for a couple of years now. Brilliant system. Today, let me give you 6 to 7, maybe 8 tips about why I love Cloudways. So I'm going to share with you the core value for me about why I use it. So let's go, let's have a look, let's do some computer stuff. Yoo-hoo, let's do it. One of the great things I love about Cloudways is its scalability. I can host in multiple locations, and it's really easy to create another VPS server. Check out this video here about VPS servers, if you don't know what a VPS is. So down here you can see that I've got multiple service providers. Let me just choose that and put a name in here, and then these will become active. So I've got basically 5 different service providers. Cloudways is not a direct hosting provider as such. It uses third-party hosting service providers, which makes it actually really stable because it's not dependent on its own servers. So it's distributed in its infrastructure, which is really cool and gives you additional security as well. Now, I tend to love DigitalOcean. So down here you can see that DigitalOcean has got a lot of different server options, which is really cool. But if you like Linode, Volta, and the great thing is you can choose from multiple locations from around the world. DigitalOcean, for example, if I scroll down here, you look at their locations, there's quite a few there. So if you're in India, Bangalore, and if you're closer to India, if you're in other parts of Asia, Singapore, so you got a lot of good option. Over in London, superb. Linode has got a completely different server set. So depending on where you want to actually locate your server, then you've got some great options here. And I'll have a look at Google because that's got a pretty wide spread. And we scroll down, a lot of US servers, Europe servers, Asia Pacific servers, South America server. We've got Sydney, which is superb, yeah. So that's one of the #1 reasons what I actually like about it. And is also if you've got an existing server, you can actually upscale it very quickly. Let me show you how to do that. So this is a test server that I have here. If I want to scale it, you can vertical scale. That means you can go up, you can't come down. So in here, you can see that I can choose whatever I want. It's starting off with a 1 gig, 1 core processor, and I can just scale up as my business grows. This is one of the great things that I love. And then I'm paying for basically whatever server I want. And you can see here, there's the choice. So I really love the scalability inside here, inside Cloudways. You can see here right now I'm paying 1 cent per hour for this server, which is a low-grade 1 gig server. I can scale right up, maybe as a test server, as a staging server. I can scale right up to a top-end server here with 48 gigs of RAM, like whoa! And that's going to cost me 43 cents per hour. So it's pretty cool. I might only have it for 2 hours, so it costs me less than $1 to put in a very high-end testing server. So I love the scalability. And a lot of people don't realize Cloudways is actually got support. It's got a good help system like everywhere else, but there's real people in here who can help you if you need it. And you know, like we can start a message in here. Let's ask for technical help. Now, like a lot of systems, they'll take you through a robotic system, and you know, like if you want, you can actually just basically put in here, human please. Talk to a person, yahoo! For the price of this system, it's incredible that they do provide a support system as well. One of the other things I love about Cloudways is also its ease of use. It's a really easy system to use. There's just something that you must remember, that servers and applications are 2 different things. Your servers are actually your VPSs, your boxes, and the application is what's running inside that box. So that's the only thing that you might get confused, but that's nothing to do with this actual interface. The interface is really cool. So you can also basically have team projects and break down your applications and your setup in many different ways. So I just love the settings. If you want to have access to any of the logins, they're all sitting in here, and a lot of them just simple click to copy, and all those really simple, really efficient and effective tools are in here. What is super good is if you're working in a team, is collaboration. You might want to bring somebody in to actually use your system and get up and running with what you're doing. So very easy to add in a member to actually start using your system. And you can choose basically if they have billing access, support access, console access, what level they actually are interacting with your business. And it's pretty cool. They obviously need to register, which is free, and then they've got access to your systems without you having to play around and try to work around with two-factor authentication, all that sort of silly stuff. That's a really cool part of this system. And a really great tool that's in here is staging servers. Often you're working on a site, you want to take a temporary copy to be able to actually play with it and have a real box that is set up the same way as your initial server so that you can actually get all your settings correct and get all your testing correct. So a simple button click over here, clone server, it will take a mirror copy of your server and a snapshot just like that. And here we go, yes. And we can clone it at the same size or put a different size. And of course you're paying for this, just like before, but it's going to take 8 minutes now to create a new clone copy of that server. So how cool is that? So I really love this feature. And even if you're not using your main site on Cloudways, check out this video here about using Cloudways as actually for a staging server. And it's just brilliant to quickly test something if you want without having to move your site or play around or change your hosting supplier. Even if you don't want to move everything to Cloudways, using it as a staging server is a brilliant solution. So check out that video. So before I talk about backups, am I getting paid for this promotion today? No. Do I get an affiliate income if you click on this link, getus.at/Cloudways? Yes, I do. Do I share with you what I truly believe in? Yes, I do. I only give you recommendations about systems and products that I actually use or have used and found really good. And Cloudways is one of those. Yoo-hoo! Backups. Okay, what I love about backups is the flexibility and the on-demand ability to create a backup. Come down into here, click on backups, and a great thing about the backups is that you can choose the time of the day of when the backups are done. So if, for example, at midnight, your server's not being used that much, that's when you can do your backup. A lot of systems that are developing, which are very similar to Cloudways, don't even offer you that very, very basic fundamental. So I can come down here, choose my time, and I can choose how long I want to retain it for, and local backups, and I can take a backup now, so it's an on-demand backup. And if I need to do a restore, of course, that's all in here. So I love the backup setup, very flexible, and your timing, when being able to actually do it at whatever time you want, is really, really cool. So one of the other great things that I love about Cloudways is its speed, and it's one of my main things. I'm a speed guy, do a lot of speed work, and if it's not fast, then I wouldn't use it. Let me just go into Google here, and I've already typed in why Cloudways is fast. I'll just choose the one at the top. And you'll see as we scroll down, performance and speed, you read it for yourself, and very, very fast speeds here for loading speeds. And that says it all. 100 out of 100 on test, 96 out of 100, grade A on pingdom. So this is just somebody else who I picked out at random and they get the same results I do. It's consistent. Now, if you come into here and have a look at my site uptime, one of the other reasons what I actually love is its stability. I've got a 98.635% stability on one of my sites. I've only got one site loaded onto site uptime. I'm using Uptime Robot for some of my other sites, but that's it. Nearly 99% uptime, and I don't know what period of time that is. That's over several months. In general, I get emails coming in every time from site uptime that's saying 100%. So I'm very, very happy with the stability. Price is super important to so many people. You want all the benefits for a cheap price. I know, and I want the same, you know. If I come into a basic server over here, if I add a server, I need to choose a few details first of all. You'll see down here the different prices. If I have an absolute rock bottom raw server, which is very fast still, from DigitalOcean, that's giving me $10 a month. Now that is only double the price of the raw server from DigitalOcean itself. If I go into DigitalOcean over here and have a look, you can see here the prices. Anybody can see all this. $5 a month for the regular server. If I go to the premium, it goes to $6 a month. If I come into Cloudways over here, if I go to the premium, it's $12. Now, not everyone is double, but it's sort of roughly double the price. A 4 gig server is $50. I'll let you do the looking around for yourself, but I use mainly these type of servers, $12 a month. So I'm happy to pay a $6 premium for the system, the ease, the staging servers, the security. It does all the automatic backups of my VPS. I don't need to worry about anything. The support if I ever need it, and just the great availability if I want to share this with somebody else, one of my team members. All that stuff is really worth the $6 a month for me. So price, it wins on every single point for me. So you're hooked. Are you hooked? Well, it's not about being hooked or anything. It's sharing value. If you're an affiliate marketer, you need a high quality, top-end server that is stable and at the right price. This is a great solution for you. And if you're not an affiliate marketer, you just want a website, it's really, really cool setup. And if you want a staging server, you want to host somewhere else, and you want a quick staging server to test something, it's a brilliant solution for that as well. You can have an account sitting here and just wipe all the servers so it costs you $0 every month, and then create a new server as and when you need it on demand. So do you want a free trial? Look at salesman today. If you want a free trial, 3-day full access trial, use getos.at/Cloudways and use the code Affyboy20. That'll give you 20% off for your first month if you do use the system. So thank you very much for today. I hope you got a lot of value, and check out the videos that I've shared. And this particular video here, this one is about DigitalOcean as well, and about using it as a staging server. I've mentioned it up in the cards, but check out this one now about using it as a staging server. So thank you for your time. Keep on watching. I appreciate you watching. Catch you again. Bye-bye.